Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? It's Coach Danny Alvarez Jujutsu in Arlington, Texas, and it's about 9:25 on Thursday. And I have Mr. Henry here with me, and everyone's gone. No one's left in the gym except for the awesome front desk person, Mr. Torres. And so Mr. Henry here asked me for me not to spray the mats yet because he wanted to do another workout after we just got doing, I think it was like 5-7 minute rounds. And of course, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm that kind of person where it's like, man, if you want to get some extra credit in and do some extra work, I'm all about it. So after he just got finished, okay, class ended at 8:30, okay, so he just finished doing all his circuits and whatever he was doing out here. He's doing more like sprints and suicides and some crunches and all the mobility drills. And so I just wanted him to just kind of talk about that for a minute, along with some other things on why he's doing what he's doing and why he's the last one here putting in that extra work. So, Mr. Henry, thank you, sir. Okay. So, tell everyone real quick, how long have you been training Jiu-Jitsu? When did you start?
Past couple months, since March, and I took off a month due because I'm Muslim, so I had to take a month off due with fasting, and I came back. So.
Okay.
So during that month, I do push-ups and that. So if anyone there is like, I need to take a month off due to an injury or something, do some type of workout, try to stay in shape, or even
staying active,
or even watch some film, just do something where it kind of keeps your mind on the jiu-jitsu topic or whatever sport you may do, just something just to keep your brain.
So what got you into jiu-jitsu? Like what you know, what brought you here? You know, just one day you just want to do jiu-jitsu, or how did that work?
I watch a bunch of MMA, and I was like, I want to do jiu-jitsu, so I was like, I need jiu-jitsu is that sport where Joe Rogan is talking about how it's good and the discipline, how it is. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a try it out. Then didn't sign up at first because I had to figure out some stuff, but now figured out things from my parents. They're like, hey, you do it, stay on the right track. So the reason why I do jiu-jitsu, mind if I say it? That'd be cool. The reason why I do is because jiu-jitsu is always going to be competition. No matter what, it's always going to be someone better than you. So it's like a unsolved mystery. So you always have to step up the game. You always got to put in that work, and putting in that work is what professional athletes do. Like what these little kids now, what they're starting to do now is that after a whole done workout, they do a whole nother workout, and they tire. And that's when you see.
You mentioned a certain individual though that inspired you about that. Who was that?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
If you guys know soccer, then obviously you know who that is, right?
Yeah, he's arguably the second best player. So with him, what he does after a whole different workout, after his workouts, he does another workout, he does another mile, and I saw some stuff what he does, and I'm like, I gotta step up my game.
He's definitely stepping up his game, because I mean, what he just did was like a whole nother class just by itself. After we just did class,
I did the warm up what we do, and I just try to, because with me, I want to be what I'm that competitive. I want to be so what. With me, you see how everyone left? Those, for example, like those are my competitors. They're walking out doing whatever they do. With me, whatever my competitors not doing, I will be doing. So if what they did, how they left, I'll put in extra work as well. They might be resting or doing, I'll put in the work, and that's the difference between a winner and a loser is that they never give up there. I was putting in the hard work, and that's the reality of winning. It's not about how much skill and how much this is, how much work you put in, how much times you drill it, and how much you kind of show to it.
So. How old are you?
19, soon to be 20.
He's 19. Like, that's fire. What he just said, I think that takes an individual, like, later on in life to maybe figure that out, or maybe some special athletes, like, at a young age. Very few that I've met, you know, they want to party, hang out. They're doing other things. Like you said, they all left. 19 years old, he's here. He's got inspired by someone else, and he's putting in that work. So every time he comes to class, we have to wait to spray the mats because he has to do his sprints. And then he's doing all this other stuff, you know. So, you know, obviously it keeps you in shape. What else you like about the training?
One thing I like about it, I'll tell you a couple more things about it, is that, like me, I have anxiety. So with that, whenever, let's say I get into a choke, I can't panic, but oh my God, no. I got to relax, breathe, and that kind of helps me deal with my anxiety. Or also, let's say I get into a bad situation or uncomfortable situation, I can't freak out. I got to try to just relax and breathe and just.
So it helps you with that?
It definitely does, and especially also kind of with me, I'm kind of like an angry kid. So every time I step out on the floor, and unless I didn't have a bad day or I'm just angry about something, I kind of roll with the guys that go extra harder. So whenever you guys see me going, I'm moving, pushing that pace, and I just kind of letting out my anger. Then at the end, I'm like, man, that was good.
So it helps with anxiety, helps with anger. Obviously, I talk about this stuff all the time, all the different benefits of jiu-jitsu, but here I got Mr. Henry here just breaking it down for you guys, late in the evening. And it's just, I mean, it's helping you with all that stuff, right?
It definitely does.
So how do you eat? You eat pretty healthy?
I try to my best, whatever my mom cooks. I try to eat whatever. I try to stay away from sodas. What I tend to do, if let's say, for example, let's say I want to drink some soda, I have to drink a minimum of a 16-ounce bottle, at least three of them. Then if I want soda, then I'm like, hey. But most of the time, I'm already kind of not bloated, but I already have enough water. It's like, nah,
so you're drinking a lot of water prior to that, and then maybe you taste it. That's a good little trick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about how many days a week do you train? How many times?
I try to come twice a week. If not, then I for sure make it once a week. Excuse me. And if not, unless I don't show up, I make sure I go. Sorry, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Make sure I go extra hard in the workouts. So just unless I didn't come here, I go do some push-ups, the crunches, what I do earlier. I just go extra more reps, go run a little bit more and do it. So I try to make it twice a week. So.
Tries to make it twice a week, but he gets that one day a weekend. And I have a huge battle with a lot of students. Not a lot, but a good handful of students that it's hard to get them in just once a week. It's his mindset. I gotta get it in once a week, and I think that's a problem across the board at any academy where you get an individual that signs up, they get busy, life happens, and they skip a week, which turns into another week, which turns into a month, and then next thing you know, they disappear on you. But you make it in that once a week, and when he does, like I said, we're still here because he's putting in that extra work on the mat. It's like really good stuff. What about you made some new friends here, man? Meet some good people?
Yeah, they're very nice, very humble. I recommend to anyone that's going to try out Jiu-Jitsu. I tell them to try out this place. They're very nice, respectful. Even I had talked to other people around different gyms, and they told me not the best stuff about it. And I was like, you got to come Alvarez. They're very nice, respectful. Like even whenever I tap, they're very respectful to let go. I heard some other gyms, and I'm not quite sure, but I made some new friends. They're very nice, respectful, very humble. Like if they tap me, they're like, good job, and they help me improve. They're like, hey, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you got to improve on this, and this is what you're doing. That's kind of like the friendship that I have here. Like, yes, we might be rolling, I'm going at each other, but after the roll, we're all friends and stuff. It's just competitors. That's all. That's all it is. Yeah,
that's good stuff, man. So, I know when his mom had brought him in, she had asked to speak to me, and she's like, hey, I want to know if I don't want to pay for it if he's not going to stick to it, and you think he can do it? And I'm like, well, yeah, the only way to find out is for him to try it. And so she said it was March, right?
Yeah,
so we're in August, consistent, always here. Like I said, he gets in, and if he does, if it's not twice, at least once a week. And so how do your parents feel about it now?
If anything, they kind of see a positive change in me. I try to tell them because they're super busy, but I tell them, I'm like, hey, at the end of the roll, how we shake each other's hand. What I haven't been doing, I've been telling people that like when I first came here, I haven't been like I was just shaking their hands. Now I say good job to everyone, regardless bad roll or if you tell me out. It's just to keep that positive energy and always be like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not so just because that's the thing. It made me into a better person. Made me more humbler, more thankful, more grateful, and more kind of happy to have great people around this world and happy to have more positive people around. So.
Yeah, that's what we want, right? It's what I preach all the time. We're trying to make the world a better place. We got enough people that talk trash on Facebook and everything else and political stuff, and man, it just ruins everything, right? And then we got stuff like this that can bring us together, but we can't change when we walk out the door. We still got to be that same person, or at least try to be, and be a good person like we're talking about here. So anything else you want to share?
Yeah, I'll tell you a couple stuff what I actually do. So where I work at, let's say some people are down like a couple of change, like 5 cents or whatever, I give it to them, just try to make their day better, because some people actually made my day better, and I just try to spread that positivity, because let's say I'm not having a bad day, then someone's like, hey, no, don't worry about it, I got you the 5 cents. That would kind of make someone's day. So even if you doing a little bit of act of kindness and saying, hey, how was your day? Like, and some people's like, oh no, what? But I'm telling you, that definitely does make a difference. And people are like, oh no, you care not. Deep inside them, it kind of shows, because I have many customers that do it to me, and I do it to them, and they definitely put the smile on their face. So,
well, where do you work at?
It's called Market Street. It's right by Mansfield High. So I'm actually a person who takes out the cards and bags it for them. So talk to them, and so yeah. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to recommend them, and what I even try to do, when I recommend to people, even I know money if it's tight or so, donate $1 or $2 to your church or mosque or whatever. I think it's just donate $1, because some people, thankfully with me, I'm not rich or I'm not poor or anything like that. At least I can still give $1, because no matter what, at least some people, like, they're not as me. So me giving $1, like, I easily make their day, like, hey, that could buy them some stuff for the house, or you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're trying to say. I'm hoping everyone else out there that's watching it that could probably do a little more active kindness can hop on board with this 19-year-old that's pretty amazing for that age. to talk like that and then put in this extra work.
Mind
So
if I say something?
yeah.
So even like most people, they kind of are followers. So for example, let's say your friend sees you doing something nice and they follow along. Like people like, oh, when they dyed their hair, for example, bleach, then they start seeing it. So everyone will kind of fall onto you with the good. Be like, oh no, look what he's doing. He actually helped this old lady, for example, walk across the street. Then more people is going to see, more people will follow. You might not see or know, but trust me, there's some people see it. And then there's one person will be like, hey, you know what? If you could do it, I could do it. Why not do it? And I've seen that many times with my own eyes before the experience.
Spreading the love, man. Spreading the love. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mr. Henry, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys, you have a great night. Great words of wisdom from a man here, 19 years old. Don't skip jiu-jitsu class at all. Get to work, and then if you're trying to achieve something, do the extra work, man. Do the extra work. Stay after, get extra reps in, extra drills, ask questions, do whatever you got to do. Just get it done. All right, you guys have a great night. Talk to you again soon.